Okay, right. So let's begin actually. And last lesson, we were speaking about different emotions people have, right? And different feelings. Today, we're going to look at some more words and some more vocabulary to describe the feelings. I'd like you to open up your books, and we will need a vocabulary bank, page 137. You know, yes, where to find vocabulary bank. It is in menu, very down the page, right? Menu and down the page. It should look like that. Feelings. So again, menu, down, vocabulary bank, page 100, what did they say? 137, right? If you need help, just let me know.
У меня это ничего не получается быстро сделать, а можно как-то просто фоткать?
Yes, of course you can look here. No problem.
Это
You can look at my, yes, at my screen.
Супер неудобно, вот это все переключение на занятиях.
Well, if you want, you can use my book, yes, my screen. It's no problem.
Спасибо.
Okay, so here we've got some more emotions of people, right? And I'm sure some words are new for us. First, you have 1 minute. Please look at the pictures, look at the adjectives, and choose what you know. If you don't know, skip it. Okay, let's try. So, number 1, man, what do you think? How is he feeling? Is he exhausted or cheerful? Any ideas what these words mean?
Exhausted.
He's exhausted, and exhausted means very, very
Tired.
tired. Absolutely right. So, exhausted is very tired. And we can see he's sleeping in the cinema, so he's exhausted, right? Listen carefully and tell me which letter is not pronounced. Exhausted.
E.
This one?
Yes.
What is not pronounced?
Maybe A?
Okay, and exhausted.
E.
H is not pronounced. А какая И не произносится?
В конце.
Exhausted.
A? Okay.
H is not pronounced, yes? And A and U we pronounce like O, yeah? Exhausted, like O. Exhausted. Let's repeat it all together. Exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. Yes, very tired. Okay, and by the way, what is cheerful? Who knows what is cheerful? No idea.
Веселый.
Веселый, yes, happy, very happy, yes, in a good mood, with good emotions, right, веселый, cheerful. Иногда говорят довольный, веселый. Okay, good. Number 2, look at the woman. How is she feeling? Is she annoyed or calm?
It's calm.
She's calm. Very good. She's calm. Calm is a word we know. How about annoyed? What does that mean? Annoyed.
Annoyed – это расстроенная. Да?
Не совсем. Когда вас что-то достало, вы annoyed. Например, у вас сосед вот прям 5 лет подряд ремонт делает постоянно в 8 утра. И вот вы будете точно annoyed, yes? So, когда что-то очень сильно достало, annoyed.
Раздражение.
Раздраженный, ага. Это все наши чувства, да, поэтому раздраженный. Good, annoyed. Right. Let's look at the little girl. What do you think about her? Is she upset or annoyed?
Upset, maybe?
Upset.
She's upset, yes. Upset when something bad happens and we are unhappy. Yes, we are upset. Расстроены. Upset. Okay, well done. How about a girl in photo 4? Is she frightened or calm?
Frightened.
She's not calm, yes. She's frightened. And frightened means very afraid. Yeah, so maybe she's watching a horror film. She's very afraid. Okay, and let's look and listen and say which letters are not pronounced. Frightened. What is not pronounced? Frightened.
GH.
GH, true. Frightened.
И последний.
And E. Yes, we don't pronounce them. And as for GH, this is always like that in English. If you have GHT, we don't pronounce GH, we pronounce only T. It's always like that. For example,
Right.
how do we pronounce it?
Right.
Right, or what about this?
A.
8, yeah, so it's always like that. GHT, we pronounce only T. Good. All right, what about the next one? Number 5. Annoyed or miserable? Look at the girl. Is she annoyed?
Miserable.
No, she's not annoyed, so she's miserable. Any ideas what is miserable?
Задумчивость.
Not exactly. Look at her. Is she happy or unhappy?
Very stressed.
Very upset. Very upset. Miserable. Miserable means несчастный. Miserable.
Miserable.
Yes, the new word, miserable. Okay. And let's look at the next word. And is the man cheerful or worried?
Cheerful.
Cheerful.
Yeah, absolutely right. And number 7, that is interesting. Is the woman upset or confident? Okay, my question is she upset?
No.
No.
No, she isn't.
That means she's confident. Who knows what is confident? No. Okay, confident, уверенная в себе. Уверенный в себе. Confident. Right, so she's confident. And how about the last man? Is he annoyed or worried?
He's annoyed.
He's annoyed, obviously, right? There is a problem with computer. He is really annoyed. Okay, well done. Now we know lots of new words, yes? Okay. So look at the pictures, please, and tell me. Picture 2, how is she feeling?
She's a calm.
She's calm, yeah, that's right. Picture number 7, how's she feeling?
She's upset.
Oh, 7?
She's confident.
She's confident.
She's confident, right? Picture 5, how's she feeling?
She's miserable.
Miserable. Miserable. Picture 4, how's she feeling?
She's frightened.
Frightened, okay. Picture 8, how's he feeling?
He's annoyed.
He's annoyed. Picture number 1, how's he feeling?
He's exhausted.
Exhausted, very
Exhausted.
good. Picture number 6, how's he feeling?
He's cheerful.
He's cheerful. Picture number 3, how's she feeling?
She's upset.
She's upset, that's right. And picture number 2, how's she feeling?
She's calm.
She's calm, okay. Right. So picture number 4, how's she feeling?
She's frightened.
Very good. Frightened. Yeah, we don't say frightened. Picture 7, how's she feeling?
She's confident.
Very good. Picture number 1, how's he feeling?
He's exhausted.
He's exhausted. Picture number 5, how's she feeling?
She's miserable.
She's miserable. Okay, now please do the same in your pairs. Please work together, ask your partner questions. Picture 1, how is he feeling? Picture 2, how is she feeling? All right? So, Alona Savina and Svetlana, stay here, please, okay? Stay here, никуда не ходите в сессионный зал. Alona and Olesya, you work in a session hall, okay? So Svetlana and Alona don't go anywhere. Okay, so ladies, practice here, please, all right?
По очереди, да, просто?
Да, yeah, one by one. How's he feeling? Picture 1, how's he feeling, and so on.
Давайте, I started. Picture 1, how he's feeling?
He's exhausted. Picture 3, how she's feeling?
She's upset. Picture 4, how she's feeling?
But it's a question. Then we say how's, yeah, or
How's she feeling?
Yeah, because
she's
it's a question.
Frightened. Picture 6, how's he feeling?
Good.
He's cheerful. Picture 5, how's she feeling?
She is miserable. Picture 8, how's he feeling?
He's annoyed. Picture 2, how's she feeling?
She's calm.
Все, да, picture 7, how's she feeling?
She's confident.
Yes, that's all.
Good job, good job.
Сложно произносить.
Какое?
Не, ну просто что-то сегодня это сложно идет.
Frightened. Miserable.
Miserable, да? Светлана, ударение. Miserable. Новенькие такие, да. А то в тот раз-то так легко было, все
Да,
знакомые
да, да.
практически. Ага.
Cheerful. Cheerful.
Cheerful, very good.
Confident. Miserable. Frightened.
Okay, lovely. So now let's try it in a more difficult way, okay? So picture number 6. How is he feeling?
He is cheerful.
He's cheerful. Picture 1. How is he feeling?
He
He is exhausted.
Exhausted. Very good. Picture 4. How's she feeling?
She is frightened.
She's
Frightened.
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 Frightened. Very good. Picture number 8. How's he feeling?
He is annoyed.
He's annoyed. Picture 2. How's she feeling?
Is calm.
She's calm.
Calm.
She's calm. Picture number 7. How's she feeling?
She is
confident.
confident.
She's confident. Picture number 5. How's she feeling?
She is miserable.
Very good. Yes. Picture number 3. How is she feeling?
She's
He is upset.
She's upset. You remember them all. Very good. Okay. Now, please do not look at your books, please. All right. Open up your copybooks or where you can write.
Copybooks.
Sorry. So anywhere you can write in, yes? And try to write these words, okay? You just write number 1, exhausted, number 2, okay? So try to remember this word and write them down. 3 minutes for you, ladies. Let's give it a go. Alisa, try to write it also.
Я уже написала.
Oh, okay, okay.
Так, а уже как будет? Я забыла. Уже.
Смотря что, мне нужно мне
вот,
предложение.
I wrote, ну, right wrote, да, я уже написала.
Just
Ну, там чуть-чуть будет по-другому. Вы скажете I've или I have.
I have right, yes?
No, I will help you. One moment.
вот-
I have already.
Точно.
И третья форма глагола written.
Written.
Скоро подберемся к этому делу.
Третью форму я вообще не помню. Я вот еще past помню, а третьей формы нет. Я вот это забыла совсем.
Да,
I have
окей.
already.
I have already written.
Written. Это время past perfect, да?
Present perfect.
А present perfect. Угу. Past perfect это когда-либо что-то ты там сделал, да, по-моему, что-то, да. Мгм.
Делал что-то до чего-то.
До
Там такая
чего-то, да.
заморочка. Ага.
Лесь, пока что ты говоришь для нас с какими-то
Да,
непонятными словами. Звучит как какие-то заклинания, знаешь?
Да-да-да. Как будто вас проклинают, да, немножечко? Нет, на самом деле все в английской грамматике не так страшно, как оно звучит. Просто поверьте мне, это все очень плохо, если учить одним махом. Если это учить все чуть-чуть так вот как бы размеренно, то это все супер просто. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, let's check the answers. Okay, please look at your answers and check every word.
Right.
Right. Okay, Alona Savina, how many correct words do you have?
I have one mistake.
Okay, what word is it?
Miserable.
Mis-
I write a как вместо
Instead of.
instead of e.
Okay, no problem. Alona, what about you? How many correct answers?
6. I have
6.
2
Uh-huh.
mistakes.
Okay, what words are they?
Exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
I forget H.
Mm-hmm.
And in miserable.
Miserable also, yeah.
I write Z, exhausted S.
Okay, fine. Svetlana, how many correct answers have you got?
5 correct
Mm-hmm.
answers.
Mm-hmm.
And miserable, frightened,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and exhausted.
Yes, the most difficult words, actually. They are most difficult words. Okay, Alessia, and what about you? How many correct answers?
All correct.
All correct. Brilliant. Yes, all
But,
correct.
I write. Ну, когда я видела, в общем, я, в принципе, написала.
So this was the idea to remember the words. Okay, try it. Yes, later. Try it out. Okay, lovely. And let's move on, actually. And today we're going to listen to a story of a day. I'd like you to listen and tell me, was the person having a good or a bad day? And why? And also, what emotions did she feel that day? All right, I'm going to show it to you. So we're going to listen to Lynn talking about her job interview. And we are going to take the words that, or emotions that she had that day. All right. Are you ready to listen?
Yes.
Let's go.
Unit 2, Recording 1.
So, how did your job interview go the other day, Lynn?
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, it was just one of those days, you know. It started badly and just got worse. First of all, my alarm didn't go off. When I woke up, my clock was on the floor. I think the cat played with it during the night and broke it.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I got up late and didn't have time for breakfast, so I started the day angry and hungry.
Oh dear.
Then I got into my car and I couldn't believe it. The battery was dead. So I had to take the bus. Well, you can imagine that at this point I was really stressed.
Let me guess. You missed the bus?
No, I caught it. But halfway there, it broke down.
So what did you do?
Well, we had to wait for the next bus, but then it started raining really heavily, and of course I didn't have an umbrella. When I arrived for the interview, I was soaking wet.
Oh, Lynn.
It got worse, though. I had to give a presentation as part of the interview. I felt quite relaxed about it, actually, but just before I started, I spilt a glass of water all over my laptop. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah, so by now I was really nervous and my presentation was terrible. I even forgot to say some important things. The interviewers weren't happy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn.
I know. Thanks, Tony. I was so happy when that day ended. I've got another interview next week, though. I'll just make sure the cat sleeps in another room.
Ha! Good idea.
Okay. So, was she having a good or a bad day?
Is
That's
very,
a very,
terrible.
very bad.
Terrible day.
Terrible.
Yes, terrible day. Absolutely right. Okay. And what emotions did she have over the day?
Angry.
Angry,
Mm-hmm.
stressed,
Stressed. Okay.
relaxed,
Relaxed. Uh-huh.
nervous,
Nervous.
Nervous. Any
And
more?
happy.
Happy.
And happy. Okay. Do you agree with all these emotions?
Yes.
Yes, let's check them, and they are absolutely right. Very good, very good. Okay, now we are going to listen to it. Sorry. Yes, to listen to it one more time. And we've got some sentences. There are 5 sentences. Some of these sentences are true, some of them are false. I'd like you to look at the sentences and listen again and find out what is true and what is false. Before we listen, let's look at the word alarm, which didn't go off. What is alarm?
Будильник.
Yes, and it's important to note down that in English we say alarm goes off, срабатывает. Go off, срабатывать. So the alarm didn't go off. Yeah, all the other are okay. So now 20 seconds to look at the sentences, then listen and say, are they true or false?
What does mean interview by bus? Interview.
So
Добиралась.
she
Добиралась.
she went to her job interview not by car, but by bus.
What does mean interview?
Interview, the interview.
Job
She
interview.
had the job interview, right?
Job interview. А я думала, что вдруг это какое-то еще выражение.
No.
Думаю, что-то такого не знаю.
No.
Да.
Ready to listen?
Yes.
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 Okay, let's go. Listen and say what is true and what is false.
Unit 2. Recording 1.
So, how did your job interview go the other day, Lynn?
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, it was just one of those days, you know. It started badly and just got worse. First of all, my alarm didn't go off. When I woke up, my clock was on the floor. I think the cat played with it during the night and broke it.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I got up late and didn't have time for breakfast, so I started the day angry and hungry.
Oh dear.
Then I got into my car and I couldn't believe it. The battery was dead. So I had to take the bus. Well, you can imagine that at this point I was really stressed.
Let me guess. You missed the bus?
No, I caught it. But halfway there, it broke down.
So what did you do?
Well, we had to wait for the next bus, but then it started raining really heavily, and of course I didn't have an umbrella. When I arrived for the interview, I was soaking wet.
Oh, Lynn.
It got worse, though. I had to give a presentation as part of the interview. I felt quite relaxed about it, actually, but just before I started, I spilt a glass of water all over my laptop. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah, so by now I was really nervous and my presentation was terrible. I even forgot to say some important things. The interviewers weren't happy.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn.
I know. Thanks, Tony. I was so happy when that day ended. I've got another interview next week, though. I'll just make sure the cat sleeps in another room.
Ha! Good idea.
Okay. Let's look at the number at the first sentence. Alice, it's for you. Read it
Okay.
first.
Yeah, it's right. It's true.
Okay, first read it, please. So Lynn woke up late.
Ой,
So please read it for us first. Read, yeah? So Lynn woke up late because her alarm didn't go off. It's true. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Svetlana, what about number 2? Please read it first.
She had a big breakfast. No, it's false.
Did she have breakfast?
No, she had not breakfast.
No breakfast. Okay, exactly. Alena Savina, what about 3?
She went to her job interview by bus. This is true.
This is true. He wanted to go how? Did she want to go by bus?
No, she wanted to go by car, but she's car.
Ее машина.
Her car is break.
Broken. Okay. Alena, what about 4?
She used her computer in the presentation. It's true.
It's true. Yes. Do you agree?
No.
think
No.
not.
But her computer is broken when she
But
уронила стакан.
glass
Yes,
water
exactly. And it was before the presentation, right? So she said she spilled. Spill, and the past form spilled. Spilled means when you have some water, tea, coffee, and it goes anywhere, right? So spill, spilled.
Okay, then it's false.
Пролить, спил.
Пролить.
Ага.
So, and this is false. And Alice, what about number 5?
The interview went well. It's true.
It's true. Yes, do you agree?
No.
So were the people happy at the interview?
No.
No, actually not. It's not true. It's false. Let's check. Yeah, That's right. So now it's all correct. Let's listen to this interview one more time. I'd like you to listen carefully and take notes on all the problems she had that day. How many problems did she have? Okay. This time we are going to listen and read the subtitles. Okay. So again, please listen and note down what problems did she have. Ready? Yes, let's go.
So, how did your job interview go the other day, Lynn?
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, it was just one of those days, you know. It started badly and just got worse. First of all, my alarm didn't go off. When I woke up, my clock was on the floor. I think the cat played with it during the night and broke it.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I got up late and didn't have time for breakfast, so I started the day angry and hungry.
Oh dear.
Then I got into my car and I couldn't believe it. The battery was dead. So I had to take the bus. Well, you can imagine that at this point I was really stressed.
Let me guess. You missed the bus?
No, I caught it. But halfway there, it broke down.
So what did you do?
Well, we had to wait for the next bus, but then it started raining really heavily, and of course I didn't have an umbrella. When I arrived for the interview, I was soaking wet.
Oh, Lynn.
It got worse, though. I had to give a presentation as part of the interview. I felt quite relaxed about it, actually, but just before I started, I spilt a glass of water all over my laptop. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah, so by now I was really nervous and my presentation was terrible. I even forgot to say some important things. The interviewers weren't happy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn.
I know. Thanks, Tony. I was so happy when that day ended. I've got another interview next week, though. I'll just make sure the cat sleeps in another room.
Ha! Good idea.
Okay, such a bad day, really. Okay, let's discuss what problems did she have during the day. Okay, so the first problem, who remembers, who starts?
Her alarm didn't go off.
Okay, agree. What else?
That's why she didn't have had breakfast.
She was late, yes, and she didn't have breakfast. Okay, what else?
And the battery in her car was dead.
Right. Okay.
Bus was broke down.
Yes, halfway, and then she.
And when she wait next bus, it's raining.
It rained,
So
yes.
it's right, and she had not an umbrella.
That's right. And she said when she came to the interview, she was soaking wet. And if you are soaking wet, это значит промокнуть до нитки. То есть она не просто была wet, but soaking wet. Right. So she was soaking wet. What happened next?
She spilled a glass of water
over her
laptop.
That's true. All right. What happened next?
She forgot some things, important things for her presentation.
That's right. Anything else happened? I think no, right? So bad day, isn't it? Okay, tell me please, did she tell us her story in present or in past form?
Past form.
It was all past, right? She told us the story in the past, and this is what we are going to look at today. So we will remember how to make the past forms of the verbs. And let's look at these 5 sentences. Can we find any past forms in these sentences? Let's look at the first one.
Woke up.
woke up, and this is the past form of what kind of verb?
Wake.
Wake up. So wake up, woke up. And anything else in number 1?
Didn't.
Didn't go off. So to make a negative in past, we use not don't or doesn't, but didn't. Okay, number 2, what is the past form here?
Had,
Had. Very good. Okay, number 3.
Went.
Went. Number 4.
Used.
Used. Number 5.
went.
Again. All right. And now it's time to remember what are regular and irregular verbs. Do you remember a bit? Regular and irregular verbs. Do you remember that? So how about regular verbs? What does that mean?
Там как-то, по-моему, id добавляется в конце. У какого?
Абсолютно верно. У нас тут такой есть пример. What is our example of regular verb? Used. That's true. Use. Use and used. Right? Абсолютно правильно. В этих случаях we have ed. Right? Ed. For example, use. Used in the past, right? Ну, так как здесь и так слово на буковку «и» заканчивается, нам не надо ее еще раз дописывать. Самое главное, чтобы получилось окончание, ed. Окей. Что же такое тогда irregular, неправильные глаголы? Это что такое?
Есть 3 формы.
Есть 3 формы, и никакого правила, они потому и называются неправильные глаголы. Нету правила для них, их просто надо учить, выхода нет другого. Например, можете что-нибудь здесь?
Have.
Yes, the past form is had. What else here can you see?
Go, went.
Go, in the past, went. Okay, what else?
Wake, woke.
Wake up, very good, yes. Wake up, in the past, woke up. То есть тут каждый как хочет, так и делает себе past form, да, каждый глагол.
Get еще, наверное, тоже good.
Какой?
Get.
Get good, да, тут нету такого примера, но вообще, да, действительно. Окей. Right. Let's look at the rule. Yes, let's look and remember this all. Okay. Moment.
А если, например, Маргарита, если такая ситуация, например, вы разговариваете, и вы не знаете неправильных глаголов формы прошедшего, и просто в разговоре добавить «иди», вас поймут или не поймут?
Нет, если
поймут,
вы скажете good, то вас, скорее всего, даже не догадаются, что вы имеете в виду. Ну, смотря какой глагол. Нет, на самом деле, Ален, в этих неправильных глаголах страшного ничего нету, потому что как раз-таки самые ходовые глаголы, они неправильные. И так как вы их будете довольно много использовать, они у вас запомнятся очень быстро и легко. Да? Поэтому с ними вообще ничего такого супер напряжного не будет, правду вам говорю. Да? Давайте попробуем, давайте посмотрим. Okay, let's go. So here is a rule for past form. What we look today at is called past simple. Yes, so past simple, something that happened before. And let's see what we say. Please help me here. We use the past simple to talk about finished or unfinished action in the past. Finished, да, ее история вполне себе закончилась, она вся совершилась. И что важно, что это in the past, right? In the past. Уже все закончилось. For example, I took the bus to the interview. I was angry. We have here took and was. Took, it's regular. Is it regular or irregular?
Regular.
Irregular. And what is infinitive?
Take.
Take.
Take. In the past, it is took.
Wait.
Sorry. Took. And what about was?
Be.
Irregular.
Irregular, it is the verb to be, which is was or
Where?
were. What is the difference?
He, she, it.
No, not
Yeah.
he, she.
They.
It used for they, we.
Right. Was is for
I.
singular.
Yeah.
Singular.
She, he, it.
Но не только I, he, she, it.
I, he,
Singular.
she.
Singular, right? And were for plural. Many, yes, for plural. Got it, yes. So I was, but we were. Okay, again, was for singular, were for plural. Okay. Let's go on and see what else the rule says. Use was or wasn't and were for or weren't to make the past simple of be or have.
Be.
Of the verb to be, yes. So was, wasn't, and weren't is the verb to be. That's right. For example, the interviewers weren't happy. They weren't happy. Now regular, past simple verbs and in ed or ing.
Ed.
Ed. Yeah. For example, it started badly. It started badly. Some verbs are irregular. For example, I woke up late, I got into the car, and got, another irregular verb. Infinitive is
Get.
Get. Get, the past form is got. Right. And how do we make negatives in past simple? Negative?
Didn't.
Didn't.
This is right. Didn't. One moment, please. Yes. Okay. And to make past simple negative, we need didn't, and after didn't comes infinitive. Infinitive or past form?
Infinitive.
Просто глагол пойдет в инфинитивной форме. Yeah? Example. I didn't have breakfast. So this is important, right? It is a usual verb, infinitive verb, but not past form. Negative. Can I close it now?
Yes.
Yes. Have you got any questions here? Maybe not now, yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try. First of all, we start with regular verbs. Yes, regular verbs with id. It's important how to spell and how to pronounce them. Let's start with pronunciation. Okay. Look, we can pronounce regular verbs in 3 different ways. Sometimes we hear d, for example, showed. Showed. Do you hear d? Sometimes we hear id. Decided. decided. Yeah, do you hear id?
Yes.
Decided. Or sometimes we hear t, looked. Yeah? Looked. От чего зависит? В основном от удобства произношения. We have got here some verbs. Let's think what group do they go to. For example, what about this word? Can you pronounce it?
Ended.
Ended. What do you think? What group is it? Ended.
I did.
Id. Yeah? Id.
Right.
Okay. Now you have 2 minutes to do it yourself. Think what group do the words go to. Чтобы действительно правильно их распределить, прям попробуйте их произнести, эти глаголы, да, тогда они у вас пойдут в нужную колоночку. Okay? So 2 minutes to sort the verbs. Now please listen and check your answers, all right? Listen and check.
Unit 2. Recording 2.
Arrived. Decided. Deleted. Ended. Played. Looked. Showed. Stopped. Talked. Tried. Wanted. Watched.
Okay, let's try. What about group D? What words do you have there?
Watched. Yeah.
Watched.
Т, наверное.
Okay.
Played.
Arrived.
Arrived. Oops. What else?
Tried.
Tried. Okay. That's it? Okay, let's try id.
Wanted.
Wanted, yes.
Wanted. Ended.
Ended, correct. Okay.
Played.
Well, we don't have it here.
Deleted.
Played. Played сюда. Deleted. Okay.
Wanted. Ended. Decided.
Ага. Ну, смотрите, вот play, оно и так на «е» заканчивается. Play.
Played.
Played. Сюда все-таки, да? Мы дополнительного звука не добавляем. Okay. And the other column T.
Stopped тоже.
Stopped. Да? Нету звука и там. Stopped and
Talked.
talked. Check. That's all good. That is all good. Okay, now please turn off your microphones. Listen and repeat these words. Listen and repeat. Let's go.
Unit 2. Recording 2.
Arrived. Decided. Deleted. Ended. Played. Looked. Showed. Stopped. Talked. Tried. Wanted. Watched.
Okay, this is it. Turn on. Okay. Just a second, I will have to close it for a moment, okay? Так, 1 second, I will have to check it out for you. Мне не покажет. Окей. Можете кто-нибудь мне продемонстрировать экран?
Я могу.
Давайте, Ален, если не сложно.
А что, где надо?
Учебник.
Так.
Меню, да, меню и вниз покрутите, пожалуйста, прям самый низ меню.
Все, вниз.
Вот. Итак, сейчас, если вдруг вам надо будет проверить какой-то глагол, заходим в раздел Irregular Verbs. Да, можно одну страничку сделать на экран, Ален. Single page. Стрелочку вправо. И вот он, собственно, список неправильных глаголов. Оставляйте его сейчас себе открытым. Нам нужна будет колоночка past simple, то есть вторая. Окей? Это если вдруг вы какое-то слово, неправильный глагол не знаете, вы тут можете проверить. Да? Меню внизу irregular verbs. Окей? Ален, закрывайте демонстрацию. Okay, and now look at, yes, one moment. Okay, look at my screen, please. I've got a little text here. I'd like you to complete it with the correct forms of the verb. Давайте лучше даже вот так. Окей, если вы не уверены, глагол правильный или неправильный, check it in the list of irregular verbs. So here is the text. First, read it quickly, then read it again and complete with correct forms. You've got 5 minutes to do it, yes? Then we will check it out. So, and I will get back to you in a moment, all right? Okay. So, do you need a minute more, ladies? So, yes or no?
No.
No. Okay, let's compare. Let's see what we have. All right. So, fine. Let's start reading, okay, sentence by sentence, and we compare the forms, all right? Alena Saveleva, you start, please. One sentence.
Several years ago, I went to a dinner party at the colleague's house.
Colleagues, yeah, at the colleague's house. All right. Alon, next, please.
When I arrived, he took my coat and umbrella and showed me to my seat at the table.
So
Arrived.
Yes, and
Showed.
Oops. Okay, then Alessia, move on. Looking around.
Looking around, I realized that I was the only person from work. Even worse, his friends all
Так, проверили в неправильных глаголах.
New.
No, it's new. New. Так же, как новый, только K у нас не произносится. New.
New.
Knew each other really well. Дальше мне читать?
Ну, давайте до конца предложения.
I tried to I tried to join in the conversations, but it was hard.
Good. Then, Svetlan, for you.
However, I noticed,
Только noticed, yeah?
noticed,
заметил. I noticed.
noticed the woman and at the other end of the table.
Good, okay. Алена?
I thought, I
I
thought.
thought, yes, I thought. И опять же, помните правило GHT? Сегодня мы с вами его видели. So, когда GHT, читаем только
T.
T и получаем thought. Let's try all together. Thought. Thought.
I
Okay.
thought she was beautiful, and I really wanted to talk to her, but she was too far away.
Okay, good. Alena?
Anyway, I was bored after dinner, so I decided to leave early.
Decided, okay, to leave early. Right. Alisa?
I put on my coat, picked up my umbrella, and walked to the bus stop.
Yeah, walked to the bus stop. Very good. Svetlan, next for you.
But when I opened the umbrella, I saw it wasn't mine. Just then, I heard a voice behind my say.
Behind me, да, тут чуть-чуть логическую паузу.
Behind me say, I think you got my umbrella.
Okay, Alena, can you read it up to the end for us?
I looked around, and it was a beautiful woman from the dinner party. That was 10 years ago, and now we are happily married. Happily married.
Good job, good job. All right. So, was it easy or difficult?
No.
It was not so difficult, I hope, right? Okay. If you don't know any of these verbs, please take a note, yes, write them down. For example, know, knew, or think, thought. What else is difficult here? Hear, heard. Yeah, they are not easy words. Or notice, noticed, да, заметить. Go, went is okay, the rest was okay. Yeah, so write down the ones that you are not so sure about. Okay, so can I close it?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Now I'm going to tell you an infinitive verb. You are going to tell me the past forms of the verbs. All right? Let's give it a try.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I need a second only.
Так, простите, я вылетела, у меня сел ноутбук. А что нужно?
No problem. So I'm going to say the present form infinitive. You have to say the past form of the verbs. Let's go. Okay, so start.
Started.
Started. Все вместе, yes? All right. Take.
Took.
Very well. Okay, arrive. Arrived. Okay, know.
Knew.
Okay, very good. Hear. Heard. Okay. Yes. Watch. Watched. Try. Wake up.
Woke up.
Woke up. All right. Think. Thought. Go. Go.
Went.
Okay, very good. Want.
wanted,
Wanted. All right. Decide. Mhm.
Decided.
Decided. To be.
was,
Or.
were,
Over. That is right. Okay. Good. Notice.
Noticed.
Noticed. Very good. Okay. Stop.
stopped,
Stopped. Very good. Okay. So, ladies, very good. Now, what I would like you to do is, please look at the adjectives. This can be the adjectives from our book from last lesson. I show you. These ones, right? Afraid, angry, bored, excited, and so on. Or the adjectives from today. You remember exhausted, annoyed, и так далее. Okay? So please choose 3 adjectives and think, when did you last feel like that? For example, last Friday, I was really exhausted because I had 6 lessons in a day. So it was a big number of lessons last Friday. Okay. Or I was really surprised last week when my old friend called me. I didn't talk to her for 2 years. Okay. So how many adjectives do we choose?
3,
3. What do we write?
3 sentences,
Yes, when did we feel like that? Okay. Remember, you can choose these adjectives or from today, another ones. Okay, please do it. You've got 3-4 minutes. Okay, ladies, 1 minute to finish and we'll compare.
1 minute, please.
Yes, yes. Okay, I think we are mostly ready. Now, please work with your partner and tell your partner your sentences and your feelings, all right? I'd like you not to say the feeling. For example, listen to me and say, what feeling did I have? For example, last week I had a lot of work and 2 conferences. I was very busy. What do you think? How did I feel?
I think you feel exhausted.
Exhausted, absolutely right. Yes. So, and feel in the past?
Felt.
It's irregular,
felt.
yeah? So feel, felt. I think you felt exhausted. Absolutely right. Now, please work together. Tell your partner your situations. Listen and say, what do you think? What feeling did your partner have? Okay, let's try. Okay.
Там нам входить кому?
Да, все.
Все входим.
Все. Okay. So, right. I hope you could say most of your sentences, right? Most of your situations. Now, could you please remember one of your partner's situations and emotions and tell it to me, all right? So, Alice, how about your partner?
Okay. Так, сейчас. Moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alena felt exhausted last weekend because she had good time with her mother. Okay, and daughter's Alena
Alena's daughter, yeah, Alena.
Alena's daughter felt cheerful because she went to the cinema.
Okay, she felt terrible.
Нет,
Terrified. Terrified. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. That's great. Svetlan, what about your partner, Alena?
Alena felt annoyed 8 years ago because her parents say her...
В прошлом тоже.
Told,
давайте лучше told her.
Told her for wedding.
Okay. Yes. Fine. That's good. Any more ideas? No? That's it? All right, good. Thank you very much. Very interesting sentences. I'm going to assign you homework. Yes, please practice past forms online and on our app. All information about homework is on Telegram. All right. So, ladies, thank you very much. Have a good day today. See you on Thursday, right? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.